Hello everyone, welcome to stream. Now, don't know if you want the good news or the bad news. Bad news is I'm a little bit tired today. Went out for a lovely meal yesterday with a girlfriend, and we got back quite late, about 12, and then we had a couple more drinks, and when the girlfriend very sensibly decided to go to bed, being a complete idiot, I thought, right, this is a perfect time to start streaming at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I was just playing Blitz and listening to some music. Oh, thank you very much,
Here's
Vlad.
for a coffee. Hope you own this night, smiley face.
That's very, very kind of you. It's quite funny the way it says smiley face. So I started streaming about 2 a.m. last night, and I suddenly realised it was getting light. I looked at my watch, and it was about 7 or 8 a.m. And I was like, oh my goodness me, what am I doing? And I was probably not in a very good state at 7, 8 a.m. this morning. And I suddenly realised I had to film a full English breakfast podcast at 9 a.m. in an hour's time, a little bit inebriated. Yeah, and that was interesting. The Full English Breakfast is a podcast. If you search podcast Full English Breakfast, go and do that. It's a free podcast. It's a lot of fun. So I had to do that. And then I thought, well, it's a beautiful day. So I popped down outside, and I've been awake since. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting today, isn't it? So what are we doing? Well, I'm trying to stream the Title Tuesday event. And it's going to be, I don't know what the hell's going to happen today. I mean, if I stay alive, I think I've done a good job. So that's my primary aim today, is to stay alive. Seems like a pretty decent idea to me. Second aim, don't know, maybe win a game. Win a game would be good. And inebriated chess, yes, very good name, sir. Very good name, inebriated chess. So, who's playing? The game's going to start very soon, and we can just see the lineup here is just ridiculously strong. You've got Hikaru playing on top ball, one of the best blitz players in the world, him and Magnus Carlsen. Maybe Hikaru is even stronger at times. Where am I? I'm down in the dungeon somewhere, so let's scroll down. And oh my gosh, I'm like, I don't know, I'm over the horizon somewhere. Where am I? I can't even see me. Am I here? There we are. Oh, that's a good number. 69. I'm 69th seed. Is that a lucky sign? 69. And that if I finish above 69th today, I'll be absolutely gobsmacked. But I'm going to try. I'm not here to spectate. I'm here to have some fun. Go a bit nuts, and hopefully we can enjoy ourselves. Worst case scenario. So, how many players are playing? 170. Everyone's titled, so it's a very tough competition. And well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So it's starting in 1 minute, and just wish me luck. I'll try to follow a bit of the chat when I can. Thank you all for tuning in. Everyone who's tuned in today, it's very very kind of you to do that. And yeah, I mean, hopefully it's just going to be fun. I mean, if I blunder pieces, if I swear, I'm just warning you now, it's quite likely to occur today. So anyway, it should be fun, and I'll just play. I think what I'm going to do today, I've been thinking about strategies today, and I thought, right, what do you guys reckon of this? As white, it's F-Pawn day, it's Freddy day. So as white, I was thinking of playing the birds, why the hell not, in every game. So I was thinking about going F4 in every single game. Is that mental? Is that all right? I don't know. If I get a chance, I'm going to go to Dutch. And against E4, what am I going to play against that? I'm going to play the French defence, something like that. So, well, we're in like Flynn. So this is the first game, and don't lose the first game. So first game French. Come on. Okay, let's see. Just got to right. This is the winnerware French, and this is something, well, I should know well. I've written a book on this and done some dice. I'm playing the very sharp poison pawn variation here. This is where you gambit your pawns. Now, my opponent's got a very low rating, but that doesn't mean he's a patter by any means. Now, this is the so-called, can I speak? So-called poison pawn variation, and it is an incredibly complex line where I sacrifice a pawn. It's completely... You get some completely bonkers positions, so I hope I'm going to be tactically alert today. Hopefully. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Now I'm going to play a little pet line of mine, this knight here. So my opponent's gone in like this. Now can I take and go d4? That seems like one natural idea. Got knight d4. I don't want to allow his knight in here, do I? I don't want to allow that knight into it. I'm going to take that knight. Let's just take the knight. Take the damn knight. And now let's try d4, just to try to consolidate my pawns, get a bit of a wedge in the centre. Why am I wearing headphones? I was listening. I don't know. What am I doing today? Why am I wearing headphones? I've got no one to listen to. Why am I doing that? Anyone want to tell me why I'm wearing headphones? I don't know. Okay, right. I'll take them off. One of those days today. Okay, right. So let's get the king castled. And that seems like a jolly good plan, doesn't it? And what am I going to do next here? Well, his bishop's pretty crap, isn't it? This piece here is a very bad piece. I could even go rook h8, try to get a rook in. That seems like one natural way to play this. Another idea is to go knight a5, try to exchange off light square bishops, and play like that. So I can also maybe consider sacrificing, but it's potentially a bit early to go completely bloody nuts. Well, this move looks like the most logical move because I can threaten to get my rook down into the position. Okay, so he's gone here. Now, let's try to hit on another area of the board, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to go here. Obviously, I'm going to try and combine areas of the board. I kind of want to get this knight into c4, I think, but I have allowed his rook in. I don't know. Do I want to swap bishops? I think I do want to swap bishops. I think I do want to swap bishops, so I'm going to go for that. And he's now giving me the option of knight c4. I've got bishop takes bishop as well. So if I go knight c4, he's got rook b4. Now, what about taking here in d3? This is very interesting. Takes c3. Maybe I'll take the bishop off first. Okay, let's go for this one. This looks like a very interesting plan of going here and now d3 takes c3, getting that pawn motoring. Let's try this one. Okay, let's go for it. Let's do this. And another plan I'm going to try to do, obviously, is get my queen somewhere into his guts. Very interesting position. Don't know if I'm better or worse. It's pretty, pretty up in the air, isn't it? Okay, right. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, today I'm just going to try to, say, enjoy myself. I want to win a couple of games, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I'm also looking forward to that. But don't say that now. Don't put a negative on it. Okay, so d3. And the point of this is I want to, if he takes, I want to get my c pawn. Well, he has to take. I don't know why he's thinking so long. Because if he doesn't take here, I'm going d2. And d2's got to be crushing. I mean, I suppose the only other thing he can play is bishop here. But then my knight comes in and, it looks fantastic to me. It's equal on material. I'm sacking a pawn with this move, but if I get c2 in, it's got to be all right. But do I play c2 straight away? So if he takes here, very kind, Harry. Very kind to donate. Cheers, mate. Thank you for the donations. Donations, cool, wicked, keeps me doing this. Okay, right, sorry. So let's keep concentrating. So I've got queen here, or c2. So if I go c2, rook b2, I can check, and then ThunderMuts, £100, you nuts! My words, what are you doing? My word, speechless. That is unbelievable. unbelievable sign of generosity. Thank you so much, Thunder. I mean, God, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. That is really, really kind of you, man. Astonished. Thank you so much, man. I mean, that's kind of made my day, actually. That has made my day. And I hope, wow, I really hope I can now, bloody hell, I'm speechless for the first time. I hope I can now, just make that 100 work, shall we say. Okay, so you've thrown me off guard there, but thank you. Okay, unbelievable generosity, so kind, thank you. Okay, so check. I want to keep concentrating. Let's go for a check, and then I want to get my knight to b3. Let's do this, shall we? Okay, keep concentrating. As you said, my king is okay. There's no checks. This is a very powerful knight. I'm threatening these two moves in this position, and obviously if he has to sack the exchange, I'm going to be feeling pretty confident here because I'm still on this pawn. I'm still keeping an eye on this pawn. So okay, I have to be careful of his queen zooming down. Now, do I exchange queens or do I not? I think exchanging queens is the most logical move. When you material up, exchange queens. I'm not maybe as sharp as I, let's say, could be today. So I think getting the bloody queens off the board is a good idea, isn't it? Right. Okay. Now, how is this position? Okay, I'm going to play the ending. I don't know about this ending. He has some chances here, but I'm hoping his pawns won't become dangerous. He's only really got one pawn he can aim to push. I don't want my rook to get trapped. Do I bring my rook back? Now, let's just make sure I don't do anything silly. Now, if he pushes, I might even take and get my rook behind the pawn. I know this looks very dangerous, but if I get my rook behind the pawn, I don't know. I'm kind of like making this a little bit tricky for me. I don't know about this one. I really don't. Now, I do have some pawns of my own, so it's probably about time I started pushing these guys. And hopefully my king can come in and blockade this. I think his pawns are more show than substance. Probably story of my life. I think, but I'm not going to quote myself on that either. When he queens one, obviously that would be rather embarrassing. But I can't see his pawns. That's a rather terrible move, that one, because oh my god, I've allowed his pawns to come forward. Bloody hell, what am I doing? That was ridiculous. He's got this move. I've got to check him away. Got to check him away here. And I've done it again. Okay, let's just rely on Barry. Bloody hell, Simon. Come on, Barry. Get in there, my son. Yeah, I mean, this is not... okay, I can relax now, I think. At last. Because, okay, yeah. Pure blimey, governor. That was... I mean, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, my opponent's saying good game. No idea if it was or not, but, you know, hey-ho. So I've won a game. I won a game. And again, thank you, ThunderMuts, for that very generous donation. I mean, I'm actually going to toast that with a wee glass of wine today, just to keep my levels a little bit up. So thank you very, very, thank you so much. Anyway, that is just very, very kind. Now, let me just see. Are the donations coming through? There should be. I don't know why that hasn't updated. Is that updated? Is it coming through the donations? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Should be coming through. I can't see it. I can't really see it today. I'm struggling a bit. I'm just, you know, concentrating on the board. Okay, well, it's a 10-round competition. Now, it is quite... If you do have a fantastic tournament, I mean, look at the list. The list is just so strong. There's too many good players for me to really win this. If you do play incredibly well, you can qualify for some big blitz tournament and play Magnus Carlsen. So if I do somehow win this, which probably happens in every, I'd say, 68,000th parallel universe, so about, you know, that's about my odds, I would say. Oh, thank you, Yaybjorn, for another donation. God, you guys, you've been very kind today. Thanks, dude. That was very nice. Thank you, Yaybjorn, for the donation. I mean, what can I say? What now? Why aren't they showing up? Are they showing up? Aren't they showing up? Are they showing up? Why are you not showing up? I'm just going to try to fix this. It's nice to see the donations. Ooh, Jim Morrison's been a bit trippy there, isn't he? Not for the first time. Okay. Inebriated. Is this what's going on here? Let me just sort this out. I'm sure there'll be another game very soon. Why are you not updating? What am I doing wrong? Have I done anything wrong today? Probably. Okay, I'm going to try to fix this. And if the game starts, I will do this another time. But let me just try to get rid of this and see if I can. It's a bit tricky adding this donations bar. It's a bit fiddly. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing it than the way I do it. So let me just see if I can get this done before the next game starts. So session donators, is that what I want? Session donators, update text, scroll. Let's do it on 2, shall we? And why is that not updating? I don't bloody know. Don't ask me any questions today. I've no idea what's going on. What was going on here? Why these are very old donations. Well, look, I'm going to leave that for now, guys. I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference. I would like to say thank you to everyone who does donate. It's so kind of you to do that. But well, let's just concentrate on the chess as well. Always a good idea. I might need a bit of air in my room today. And right, so shall I look at the game? I could look at the game, but I think we'll just try to save as much energy as we can. Now there is a discount code at the moment in the GingerGM shop, so another way you can help support this, you know, if you don't fancy donating, you want to get something in return, is go to the GingerGM shop. You know, you find it anywhere, and buy a DVD. The discount code, you have to go and listen to the last podcast of the Full English Breakfast. I don't even bloody know what it is. But it's available there. I think it might be breakfast. If you use that, I think it's like 25% off. So if you fancy getting the DVD, it's probably a good time to do it. But, you know, obviously, I'd just like to thank everyone for tuning in, really. That's the main thing. So, okay, what's going on? That green screen. Well, apparently behind me, this is for you, Morten. It's not for you. It's actually, I can't remember, some lovely chap gave me this backdrop, and I'm asking people to get the backdrops now. You give me a backdrop, I'll probably put it in. Okay, this guy's bloody strong. Right. Got black again. What is this? What's going on? Why have I got black again? Why have I got black again, guys? Well, this guy is incredibly strong. Where's he from? Peru. Oh, I think I've heard of this guy. Right, I need full concentration now. So I'm going to stick with the Dutch. Bit tough to get black again against, you know, someone who is so highly rated, you know. It's a little bit annoying. I'd rather have the white pieces. But I'm going to try to... normally what I do, you know, what I have been known to do in past experiences is freak out a little bit when I'm playing people who are a lot higher rated. So I'm trying to keep a bit more composure in this game. I want to get my E5 break in. I'm even tempted to play it now to sacrifice. Here, knight here. Okay, I think I'm going to go for a sacrifice here just because I want to get the initiative. It'd be lovely at some point if I can get my bishop swinging over to f5. So this is maybe something I'm going to try and do. I could have gone bishop b4 earlier on. That's another way I could certainly play the position. This seems very interesting this way. I mean, if d5, I've got knight d4. And he has to take knight somewhere like here. c5. No, I like... He wants to go e4, but here I got e4. Okay, let's go for this one. I need to I mean, I don't want him to go e4. This is the slight annoyancy that I might have to face. Now, can I go? I need to keep tactics flowing. If e4, knight here is the only move I concern me. Now, I think there's some bloody bonkers combinations here. Well, I can't get them to bloody work though. Is that a dodgy? Here, knight here. Something like here. His knight comes in. I can't allow that. Okay, so it's a toss up between this and a. Okay, I'm going to go a5. I'm going to try to find some way to generate some counterplay after this move. After he puts his pawn to e4. Maybe I got c6, trying to break out like that, trying to open the position a little bit. Obviously, sacrificing in this kind of manner is of course risky by nature. Now, I wanted to take on e4 here. Knight takes, but it clearly doesn't work. So I'm going to have to go a bit more positional and hope I've got some form of compensation here. But I'm not entirely convinced I do. It's a bit shite. Oh, can I take on e4? Can I take this one now? That was my idea. I knew I had an idea. I knew I had an idea. I knew I had some idea. That was my idea. Actually, now, if I can get away with this, my position comes to life. Because if he captures here and he wins the piece, bishop takes f5, traps his queen. So actually, after this move, my position, I would imagine, it is perfectly playable. Now, if I go knight c5... he might go f6, knight c5. He might take on the square. Okay, let's play quickly. Thank you, Prisoner, for the donation. Again, you've been very kind today, guys. You're probably feeling sorry for me after a serious lack of sleep. And very, very, very kind donations. All I can say is thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Prisoner, and everyone else who's donated so far. And Hallelujahcat, another donation, guys.
Simon.
You know, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm trying to keep a lid on it, a lid on my position. That is now. E4 is the move I want to play here. I quite like my position. I've played some kind of crazy chess. A bit. I want to play less fearless today. In the past, when I've played these much higher rated players, and this guy I think nearly won it last time, I've had a bit of fear. So I want to just play without fear today. I mean, who cares? If you win, lose, it doesn't matter. So knight g5, e4 is one idea. Knight takes, bishop takes. Knight g5, knight takes d5. So he's gone here. Now, he wants to plonk this one here. I think it's time to try and open up this this position somewhat. Try to get my pieces into the game. Now, I don't want to take here. I think I'm just going to naturally move out the way. So I threaten to take here, not get myself in a pin, and also remove myself from any bishop h6 possibilities here. And again, I'm very, very happy with my position if I can keep my cool. Right, so I'm just going to play here. I want to play rook c8. There's nothing wrong with the simple moves. And b5, something logical like this. Now I can go e4. This is certainly a possibility, but why not first get another piece into the game? Because his king, in my eyes, should certainly be weaker. Now I can take here. I got this move as well. I like e4. Let's try to play his thank Loris, another donation. Thank you so much, guys. I'm trying to keep focused, people. I'm trying my absolute darnest here, as they say. Knight. Okay, so I forced him back. Now I could take here. Now I'm going to take this one. Let's keep up on the clock, Mr. Williams. I got knight takes d5 in some positions. He's found a good move. Now, how about I try to increase some pressure on his position by pinning the knight on d2. Time. Bloody hell, I'm so slow. Sorry, I really need to think in these situations, as you can clearly tell. I should be winning, but it's me to lose this, isn't it? What am I doing? Bloody hell am I doing? I said I wasn't going to be nervous, but I'm pooing myself. I'm not playing well. I'm just freaking out. Oh my words, what is that? Oh, and he's threatening me. Oh my words, why do this? Absolute idiot. Bloody hell. Just thrown away a completely winning position. Fuck's sake. That was bloody stupid. Thank you for the donation, Simongrob. I know the donations are not showing at the moment. I don't know what's going with that. I'm very annoyed with myself there. I just freaked out in a completely one position there. I mean, yeah, frustrating. So, I mean, I think I played pretty well. I mean, even up to this point, I'm exchange up. His king is weak. It should be, as they say, a walk in the park. But why did I do this? I mean, just bishop f6 here. Just get rid of that bishop. I mean, anything. I'm completely winning here with this position. So, kind of feel I'm playing well, but I'm going to now need to get a massive run of wins going. So that was annoying. At least you can't accuse me of cheating. So yeah, I think I played all right. I mean, let's just say, I mean, even Queen D3 around here, I'm completely winning, absolutely winning. This is a position I win most of the time. Okay, I mean, I think Bishop F6 is okay. But I just started blundering, didn't I? Like, ridiculously here. I mean, you know, bishop takes. Why don't I just take the pawn? Why don't I move this rook here? And just keep things under control for the time being. You know, something like rook here was not. Okay, I mean, even this is still obviously should be very easy for me. And where did the critical blunder come in? Well, you know, here, my next move is terrible because he's not really doing anything here. I'm so much material up. This should be still quite straightforward. Why don't I play Queen B4, for example? I keep control of my pawn and I can just start pushing Ari up the board. So this was my first slip, but even at this moment, it should, I feel, still be all right. I mean, why didn't I go, for example, Queen takes D1 now and then promote Harry. That'd been a much, much stronger idea. But I keep the exchange up here, and he manages very cleverly to trick me, around this point. Something like h6 would be a sensible move, stopping his pieces coming into the game. So, anyway, that was a little bit disappointing, but at least I played, okay at certain moments of that game. And thank you, Morten, for giving me a bit of confidence. And I did sort of outplay him there. So, funnily enough, that was, one of the better games, but obviously quite annoying to throw it away at the end. So, we'll see. Anyway, I mean, there's a long way to go. There's 8 games to go. So, yeah, hey-ho. My opponent's making some funny noises there. What's he saying? I don't even understand that. Ups. Oof. Well, I think that means he kind of realises he may have been a little bit fortunate there, but not fortunate. It was merely my stupidity, so I'm not going to blame it fortune. Okay, let's. I'll be back. I think I'm going to do well this Title Tuesday. I need to really. I want to get to 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. That's my halfway mark to get in the mix. So I want to win my next 3, and I've had 2 blacks now, so I'm going to have a couple of whites. And I think I'm going to stick to the birds today. So let me try to sort out this. I don't know why this is necessarily misbehaving at the moment. Let me just see. Sorry, I'm just going to have to do... I'll put you on another screen for the time being. I hope you don't mind. Just while I try to sort out the donations. You guys have been brilliant with donations today. I can't believe how generous you've all been. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. And... let's see if I can try doing this one more time, and we'll just get rid of this one again. Sometimes these bloody computers sort of get in my tits. Okay, right. So edit script. I'm sure I'm doing this correctly. And now we go for local file, and I'm gonna go desktop, Streamlabs. And we're going to go for session donators, and we're going to try to update text, scroll, and it's still not giving I'm going to have to look into this, I'm afraid, afterwards. So I know a lot of you donated. I want to sort of put up the donations that people have put, because it's you guys have been very kind today, but for some reason it's messing me about. At this moment in time. Okay, we've got another game, and I'm playing... Oh, flipping heck, I always lose to this guy. Right, from Norway. I don't know. I've played him lots of times, so... Okay, come on. This is time to change that. And, of course, my last game was a little bit annoying. Okay, so... what are we going to go for? I'm going to stick to... I didn't go F4. Why don't I go F4? I said I'm going to play F4, and then I play something totally different. What's wrong with me? Am I mad? Okay, anyway, I don't know. Probably a little bit. Right, so we have a modern. This is one opening I'm not so well adjusted to. Thank you for the donation. Incredibly kind there, Bricks. Incredibly kind. Thank you so much. Of course, all donations are very much appreciated, and they obviously help me do this in future. So, okay, right. Now, I don't know much theory in this line. This is one of the variations, the modern, where I'm not so accustomed to the theory. But I know that this knight often tries to come to c4 to try to hit this pawn. And the trendy way of playing is not with e4 early on, because your pawn on e4 can be a target. You actually keep it on this solid square instead. Okay, so we're going to, I think, just take this one. Makes sense, doesn't it? Maybe this is all theory. I don't know. And I think I'm just gonna. I'm not worried about him taking a pawn. Let's go for the initiative. I mean, I'm happy to give him this b2 pawn. You can have that pawn at some position. I want to try to get this knight around here. Can I do that maneuver now? Is that an intriguing maneuver to do now? Let's try this, because I think my knight deserves to be on the c4 square. So we'll try to maneuver this around immediately, I think, in this position. Now, if he goes bishop takes b2, do I sacrifice with knight c4? Bishop takes here, queen takes a1. Is that enough compensation? Do you want me to do it, guys? So I want to bloody do it. Or do I go sensible? Oh, I don't know. Knight c4 takes, queen takes. How is this compensation? I think I'm going to have to keep it a little bit under control. I'd rather, you know, one pawn's okay, but if I'm giving up all sorts of things, then it's starting to look quite suspect. So now I get an improved version. If I take here, God, I can't resist this for too long. I can't resist sacrifices. E4, bishop takes e4. Rook takes here. Actually, let's play this one. Let's play this move. This makes sense to me. He wants this pawn. I'm really not concerned about these pawns. I don't give a damn, you know. Let's you know, you can have this because I want his king, you know. I want his blooming king. So let's just maneuver my pieces. I mean, his king is very bare at the moment, so I'm going to try and come in for his king. Obviously, this is how chess should be played. And let's go for this one because I want to play e5. Bishop c3. Best move. Queen e3. And now he wants to get this blockade in. Now I could take here. Where will he move his queen in this case? Well, I of course I keep attacking, so I want to go e5, e6. This is I don't know why I'm thinking about any other possibilities. e6 now must be the way to keep coming forward. So let's do it. Let's not think too much, and keep my pieces coming at his king. I keep going king. And right, one thing I'm not very good at, as you guys are very well aware, is my time situation. So this is certainly something I need to keep on top of. Bishop c4 is a move I probably want to play next, and then I want to come for his king. And we've heard king a lot, and I'm going to say it again. Right, so here, b5. Then bishop a2 is playable, but his knight's coming here. Do I go bishop f3? Let's go bishop f3, so I can try to control some of these squares. But well, this bishop's proven to be a very annoying boy there, isn't it? And I haven't really got through to his king. Okay, and he's got knight coming in here. Bishop here. No, he takes that one. Where's this gone wrong? This seemed like it should have been okay for me, but I think I've sort of slipped here into not a very comfortable position somehow, you know. And I'm not sure why. You know, I've lost this key pawn now. I'll try to generate play with my last pieces. Some desperado, maybe, well, you could say desperado attack, but I don't believe this at the moment. And now, not looking good, guys. Bishop f6. I'm a bit overloaded here. Bishop f6 is annoying. I can't keep my knight in a good way. And my pieces are not really working, so this actually gone wrong. I'd like to know where I went wrong here. Let's keep trying for now, though. Okay, come on. I'm going to still make his life. Oh, that's an annoying move. Blooming heck, where did that come from? Very annoying move for my opponent there. sort of bolt out the blue. Well, of course, this is the lost position. Hopefully, things get better. I don't want to have another bad stream like I did last time, but I mean, I won't resign quite yet because you know, that's not how we do things, is it? We're not gonna have any chance by resigning, so I might as well punt on a little bit here. And I did manage, if you saw last week, quite an incredible swindle in one of the games there, but this is like 3 pawns down. So my opponent played well here. I mean, again, it shows you I should have played f4 and move 1. I need to sort my openings out a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my king is also... That's a crafty little move, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. There's a little cheeky move my opponent played. And, well, I don't know why I'm playing on, but you can try in life. You can try to create miracles. And that's something I certainly need in this position. I need a bloody big miracle as well, not a little one. Thank you, Captain Zero, Zero Captain even, for the donation. Very kind, even though I played this game not as well as the last game. So, okay, well, I think I'm going to really... Okay, 3 out of 5. If I win the next couple of games, that's not the... it's not completely tragic then. But let's just... there you go. Let's just... Whoa, he's made this tricky for himself, has he not? Ah, time. Maybe not so tricky because he's coming over here with his king. Very crafty play. I can never take his pawns here. Never take his pawns. So this is quite crafty of my opponent actually. I can't take this pawn, and I think he's got what can only be a winning position, especially with again the situation I keep mentioning of the clock, and he's just going to take these pawns. Very very crafty endgame play there from him. Maybe I had some chances in that ending. Okay, but we'll resign that one. Well played. A bit of a tough start today, but you know, things can get better. They can't get much worse, can they? You bloody idiot, Williams. So, right, well, I think I need to look at that game, just for my own peace of mind, and see exactly where it went wrong. Because I think I'm reasonably happy with my play, even around this moment here. Thank you for another donation.
Send Harry up his pipe.
Plundermyblunder. Very, very kind donations coming in today. All I can say is just thanks, guys. And I hope I play some better chess to get things going. I mean, another thing I see people saying, we don't actually have mods in the chat because, you know, I don't have any mods, but normally the chat is pretty well behaved, so I have to let you guys fight it out. Okay, well, look, I mean, I can still get 8 out of 10, so I don't think I'm playing that badly, but I'm playing a little bit slow at the moment. So, you know, if I can win my next 2, 3 out of 5, halfway mark, it's okay. And I totally forgot what my plan was to play f4 and move 1. This is what I said before, and I totally forgot that. So okay, so even around here I'm quite happy. Now I think here I played a mistake. It's so easy after the game. I mean, why didn't I just get rid of this very annoying pawn? You know, had I played this one, I thought he'd go bishop b5 here. But this looks like this is probably a very good position. I take here, and I've got these 2 pawns, but he's got these. And surely my pawns are much better. I mean, his development's bad here. I've got e5 coming anyway. This has got to be good. I mean, something like knight d7 and e5, you might be able to take that. So maybe rook e1. I mean, okay, it's a position, but I mean, it's clearly better than what I did. And in the game, well, I have to say he played well. He played good and fast, didn't he? And let's have a look what happened actually in the game. So, even around here, I kind of think Well, the problem is here, his king, I was always going on about his king, but I can never quite get any chance to attack it because it's quite well defended with his bishop always. E5 must be the correct move. I mean, this just looks right. And now E6. And I was feeling here quite confident, but this is a very good move because I was only considering him going somewhere passive. And now, well, I think my next one, bishop f3, is where the tide changes. As soon as you swaps off bishops, it gets tricky for me. So I think what I should do here is stick to my original plan of playing bishop c4, because now some cases I get opportunities to move this pawn. I mean, there might even be tactics involving knight f5 and queen here. Maybe, I don't know, that's probably ridiculous. But let's say I go knight, let's say I go bishop here, b5. I was a little bit concerned about. Looks natural. And now bishop a2. Point being, if he goes b3, maybe I can take on c3. But even there, I'm not totally convinced. So, I don't know, my position, I think I overestimated my position in some respects, which is a shame. And so I'm on one out of 3, but I need to definitely get to 3 out of 5 at a halfway, over 50%, and then hopefully I can just get some wins going. So let's have a look at there's loads of games. Is there loads of games going on? Maybe not so many games. Well, if we look at the scores at the top, quite a okay. Well, there's another game. No time to look at scores. I've got my third black, my third bloody black. My third black, that's not fair. I want a white. I want to get my birds opening in. So let's hope I get a Dutch anyway. Because that, the Dutch in the second game seem to work quite well. Yeah, give me a... Okay, so I'm going to play one of my pet lines here. And this is called the Eddie attack. Let's throw the pawn straight up him. It normally leads to quite interesting positions. Quite tactical positions. Because I'm cramping his structure by creating this solid pawn formation. So do I take with I think I take with a pawn because I don't want his knight coming to this square. It makes his knight look a little bit cumbersome here. And I'm just going to develop very normally. On the other hand, my opponent will probably also do the same. Now, he wants to take my knight and take this pawn. I'm not worried about losing this pawn in a lot of positions. Here, takes, queen takes, takes. Bishop here, takes, takes, queen takes. I mean, I want to play bishop d6 because it certainly looks like the best square for my piece. He's going to take and go knight. Okay. Maybe I have to be a little bit more, positional here. And obviously, I just want a castle. I mean, if I get castled, I'm quite happy because then I get some certain ideas of knight b4 coming in. So we'll go for this. And after my 2 losses in the last 2 rounds, I need to get a win in this one, certainly. So I'm playing an IM. There's so many good players in this competition. Is that Colombia? Colombia. It's quite funny. Most Colombian players I know generally play quite tactical chess. So we'll see if my opponent is a tactical player as well. I'm probably going to have to get rid of this donation thing. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm really sorry about the donations. That's not a true reflection. Had some brilliant donations. I'll try to, when I put this up on YouTube, make a list of the people who donated in the YouTube video. I think that'd be a nice way of doing it because you've been very kind with the donations. So I probably should get rid of this because it's a bit misrepresentative to actually the donations I'm getting. So let me remove... Oh, let's remove the right thing. Let me remove that so you guys, don't start donating loads when you've actually donated a lot already. Okay, now back to the game. So I'm not concerned about him taking this pawn. That is the least of my worries. I mean, my bishop is dreaming in this position of coming into d3. This is my... And hopefully he is going to let me fulfill that ambition now. And it has. My bishop has got a fantastic square there. Absolutely lovely square. And now I should be aiming at his king. So, well, if he moves his knight, I can win the exchange. Let's play this one. I don't know if this is correct or not. I'm sort of a little bit concerned about some tactic like this now. But I also have ideas of coming here, which I'm going to go for now, just in time to stop his queen coming out to this square. And trying to generate some attacking ideas. Now, knight here doesn't seem to achieve a great deal, does it? So, probably centralizing my knight is more thematic for the time being if I can get my queen to g5 to continue pressurizing his position. Now, this move does weaken me on this diagonal, so it's not a move I want to play, but I think it's very important to try to get my queen to this square. Now, f5 I think is correct. I keep his rook out of the game. And it's all about trying to keep his pieces out of the game at the moment, because I've got a nice space advantage, and if I can start kicking him back bit by bit, c5, you know, I move my knight, I've got this fantastic bishop on d3. The position, I prefer my position at this moment in time. I certainly think it's easier to play. Okay, so I'm going to go here, push him back. Now, clearly, he wants to get his knight to this square. Now, I could consider g5. It's a kind of move, very double-edged, but let's do it. Just to stop his knight coming in. It's double-edged, you know, you have to be very careful with this bishop coming into the game later on, and that's what he's trying to do. So there's certainly a number of tactical things I've got to keep aware of. Okay, now I'm going to try, instead of having a bishop on d3, to get my knight into d3, but of course I didn't think this one worked for him, but maybe it does. Okay, I mean, that pawn was an irrelevant pawn anyway, and he's going to gain some compensation because, like I say, this bishop is so annoying on this diagonal. It's a fantastic piece, but I think I'm going to go for it anyway. I can always, if I want to. Okay, he didn't go for the sacrifice there, so he's allowed me to do something here, but he seems to, again, consolidated his position somewhat. Well, I have to get rid of this one. So I'm certainly letting this slip a little bit. Now, his knight is going to be better than my bishop, so I have to take this one off. And thank you, it's Christmas. Boom. Well, that was that makes things a little bit easier, doesn't it? I mean, very generous gift to my opponent. Let's not start partying quite yet. That can come later on. And, well, I think my position was all right there, but I probably didn't play it to the maximum that I could have played it. And, of course, my opponent resigns there because he is a piece down. Cheers, mate. Cheers for the rook. I'm on 50%. So if I can win the next one, I'll be on 3 out of 5 at the halfway mark, which is pretty okay, I would say. Now let's have a look. I mean, at the game again, just some moments there. Probably around here, I start to drift. I mean, I think my queen should just plonk itself on e7. If I put the queen on e7, I defend everything, and I keep my nice grip on the central squares. So that would have been better. And let's just have a look where he blundered, because that was just game over. Now he has to play rook takes. and this is where my G-pawn certainly wants to be back on G7. Thank you for the donation, Yaybjorn. It very, very kind of you. Like I said, I'll list all the donations in the YouTube video afterwards to show my appreciation, which is very high to everyone who's donated. I really, really, really kind of you. Thank you so much, and it does mean a lot, and it does help me do this more in future. I can, get stuff going. So I just thanks, guys. Now, yeah, because my pawn here is weak. Let's say I take on c5, getting equal material. Something like queen to g3 is a little bit annoying, because you can see now my king's weak. I mean, I might better play this move followed by f3 in this particular case, but I don't know. It's still very murky. Okay, guys, well, let's have a look at the scores. And wow, look who's leading. This is quite phenomenal, I have to say. I mean, fail availability. Thank you so much as well for the donation. Let me just put that up. Fail availability. Come on. Oh, it's so slow today. Why aren't you working? Oh, my computer's... oh, there it is, just in time. Thank you, fail availability. For the donation. So kind. You guys have been totally over the top generous today, and I just, what can I say except for thanks. Now, wow, look who is leading the competition, and it's Cecile, who is a French woman, FM, and hopefully you can see. Let me just move the picture there. So can you see that? No, you can't see that. I totally messed that up. Nice work, Simon. Okay, can I do that? No, we can't do that. Okay, I'll show you who is in the lead. And there we go. So that is Cecile from Woman FM, only 22.90, is leading the competition, which is quite phenomenal at the moment. I mean, what a turn up for the books that is. And okay, let's have a look who else is doing well at the moment. You can see there's a couple of people on 4 out of 4. So Cecile having a great tournament. She's the shock so far. Of course, Hikaru is on 4 out of 4. That doesn't surprise me. Cecile is from France, French player. We've also got Robert Hess on 4 out of 4. Nice work, Robert. You've got Maya, who's an incredibly strong player, and a couple others on 4 out of 4. Now, I'm having a solid tournament on 50%. Remember, I started in 69th place, so I'm probably around 69th, am I? There you go. I'm 83rd. Okay, well, that's not too far off, is it? And I want to finish above 69th by the end of the top competition. So, well, I mean, real shock there, the leaders of the competition. It just shows you, if things go well, then things go well. I know what you guys have been following some of the cheating allegations that have been going on. I don't want to talk about it too much. I do follow Reddit sometimes, the chess thing there. Don't have much time to answer questions. I really should. I see, a lot of people have been talking about Tal Baron, the Grandmaster from Israel, who admitted to cheating in the Title Tuesday games. I don't know what to think about that. He apologised. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what to say. I think, he's young. Give the guy another chance. If you apologise, we all make bloody mistakes. I make them daily. Look at my mistake last night. It was ridiculous. So I don't think we should be too harsh on Tal Baron for cheating. But I also heard in his thing that he did say he only cheated in one game, which is clearly just not true. Let me put it out there. He said he cheated in one game. That's just not true. It's complete. That's just not true. I was watching some of his games where he's crushing MVL, Adriaking, and he won. Didn't he win the Title Tuesday like 3 months in a row? I mean, I know if you're gonna apologise, then bloody admit to it. You know what I mean? I mean, don't do a half-assed bloody apology. Do it properly. So actually, I have let loose a little bit. Don't want to get in too much trouble. The guy's young. Give him another chance. But still, I mean, cheating is just something I hate. But I can see the temptation for players, and he, so I think it's a double-edged sword there with him, and I hope people do give him another chance. He does good stuff still, and just reading the comments. Hello, Killian. Glad you did. You get a player? I'm so useless, Killian. Finding players. I hope you found a player for your tournament in Ireland. Killian is Amadan, a really nice guy, who says he beat Cecile in a game, probably in Bunratty. I saw she was over in Bunratty. Also, I see someone's basically mentioning Max Dlugi. I don't know anything about that, so I'm not going to comment on it, except to say that he was Blitz World Champion. And, if you're world champion at Blitz, you're obviously capable of playing near computer moves. So I don't want to accuse people. I think we have to be careful in the chess world of accusing people when there's no evidence. I think that is a really horrible thing to do. I think we need to have evidence in order to, because, detrimenting someone's character is not something we should do. It can really ruin people's livelihood. And so I don't want to say anything about Dlugi. I don't know anything about it. People are mentioning him. I just think he's a great chess player. Tal Baron is a nice guy. Give him another chance as well. He's made a mistake. He's admitted to it. So I'm not going to go too much there because I haven't watched the video again. Other people cheating, I'm sure it goes on. I clearly don't cheat because I'm crap. If you look at my results, I lose far too many games to bloody cheat. Amadam, Killian is saying he got the tournament sorted. I'm happy you got your Grandmaster tournament sorted, Killian. I'm just absolutely useless. So I apologise for being a useless bum. Simon, there's a tear in space-time behind you. Is there? Is there a tear? It's quite funny. I got a green screen. Let me show up. Okay, I'm playing F4 this game. I've remembered. Now, this is the game. I'm playing another Grandmaster. I'll talk about the green screen another day. And this is a game which is going to put me on a good tournament or maybe not. If I lose this game, flip it. I was going to say something else. If I win this game, okay, game on, not the end of the world. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to play my classical Dutch, and I'm just going to play it reversed. I'm going to play exactly what I do with black, but I'm going to play it in a reversed format. And, I know these positions pretty damn well. I mean, I'm not saying this is better for white, but I've played this opening a lot as white, actually. It's just a reverse Dutch. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going 1F4. It's just a very uncommon way that people play. Now, okay, so the only problem I have with my pawn on this square is that now D4 is a good move. Okay, he didn't play it, thankfully. This, you've always got to try to meet with E4, and it's the same with black. You always want to play E5. Now, the thing was, actually, I just realised in the last position, had he gone D4, I normally want to go Knight A4 against that move, but I can't do that. So, I know, the move you really want to play in these lines is E4, and this generally gives you a very nice position, and I like these kind of positions. But this pawn is a little bit out of place. It's not the ideal square for my pawn. Okay, now normally I try to bring my queen over this way. Is queen D2? See, this pawn is out of shape. Got bishop E5 is an intriguing option here. Let's go this one, because if I can swap off dark square bishops, it weakens my opponent's king. And I'm always happy to have a weak king to attack. I don't know what the hell that was all about. So, so this is a good move. I'm convinced bishop E5 is a very good strategical idea. His bishop was very strong on the dark squares. Swapping off that bishop can only help me, I'm sure. So as long as I don't fall for any tactics. So he's got this check, king here, knight takes here, bishop takes G7, and then knight F2 check. It shouldn't work for him. These tactics I think are failing. I'll let him work it out where I have a sip of wine. That seems like a much better plan. Hey ho. It's quite nice wine there, I have to say. I'm looking forward to having a damn good sleep as well later on. I just saw the new Star Wars films out, guys. Don't know if you're Star Wars fans, but I'm certainly looking forward to getting myself a bit of Star Wars action. Okay, Simon, are you still... What are you doing? Takes. I open his bishop. Don't want to allow his bishop into the game somehow, you know? I just kind of feel that, you know, I don't really want to do that. I mean, if I can win a pawn... I don't want to, though. I don't want to. Maybe I should. Maybe I should win a pawn. But I just don't want to allow his bishop life. Because at the moment, his bishop is... It's not alive. Okay, so I'm very happy, generally, if I can... Okay, he had to play this move. Otherwise, I play b3, and strategically, my opponent would be in some serious issues now. So, let's use Ari. Now, he's got c3. Do I have to be aware of that move? Not too scared of c3. I think. I say that very, very quietly. Okay, so takes. He's got this one. Now, am I thinking about swinging my rook over here? Like a blooming loony? Yeah, let's do that. It just looks like fun, doesn't it? So I want to get... For some reason, I'm getting attracted to the idea of putting my rook on a5 and then trying to bring it over here and going, hello, king, hello. So that's my weird idea. I always wonder if my opponents ever watch the stream, because if they do, it'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Because they just know all my ideas. And actually now, he might well be watching the stream because he's getting ready to do this. So, okay, look, my king's always a bit crap. Let's just put it here, first of all. And, well, bishop takes, maybe. I still think strategically this is okay for me, because I've got the dark square bishops off. His king is always a target. He's got weak pawns. My knight can come in. I'd love to get my knight to c4, but I think strategically I'm still all right. I'm still quite okay here. But he's trying to also play some sensible and good... You know what? I just have to play this move. I don't know why. Why am I... I don't know. Why am I doing it? I don't know. I just have to do it. Okay, so he has met it with this one. And... My knight's a bit shite, isn't it? And he's got queen c5 with queen a5, which is something I missed. Okay, let's get the knight in. My knight's doing absolutely jack nothing. I want to get knight here. Why am I not trying to mate this guy? What's wrong with me today? Knight e5 would be a very good move. This pawn, is it weak? How do I get to that pawn? Can't get to that pawn. Rook here, normal kind of move. Queen here, b... Okay, let's go here. It looks like my rook has had... Okay, this is not going quite the way I had envisioned. I'll be honest about this. This is not what I had in mind when playing this. So I'm going to have to now try to bunk up a gear a little bit. Okay. So at least I get my pawn back. And one thing I want to do is keep up on the clock, because I'm absolutely terrible when I get short of time. So he's coming in. Don't come in. That's not very nice, is it? He's got knight there if I do that. Oh, there. What am I doing? I say I've got to keep up on the clock, then I... Okay, yeah, this is correct, I think. Hello? What's that all about? God, people don't like their pieces against me today, do they? Okay, keep my calm, because this is still messy, actually. Why have people got something against pieces today? I don't understand this urge to lose pieces that my opponent have. I'm not complaining. I just want to keep my cool, hence why I'm being quiet here, because, you know, if I lose this, I will kick myself in the face, which would be a really hard thing to do, and I don't want to do that. Come on. Fucking hell. Did a bloody good job of trying to lose this. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm playing like an absolute moron. Oh my god! What am I doing? Oh my god! Ah, this is... I can't believe it did that. That is like the worst game I've ever played, guys. Oh, I need to have a cigarette after that. I mean, oh my god. That was absolutely atrocious. That was not even... Oh god. I mean, what the hell? Just absolute... I mean... Oh dear. Right, I'm going to have a little break off that one. The halfway mark. I'm just feeling embarrassed after that. Ugh. That's what should Grandmaster just throw away a winning position there. Oh my god. Okay, I'm on 2 out of 5. I'm going to have a good second half to try and recover from this. That was an easily winning game. That was, I mean, okay, these things happen occasionally. Look, I'm going to have a break. I'll be back in a second. Going to kick myself in the head, didn't I? Oh my words. What an idiot. Yeah. Well, I'm amazed anyone's still here after that. I mean, I just went and kicked myself in the head and feel incredibly embarrassed about that, if anything. I mean, look at this position. Oh, God. That is right. I'm determined now to get 5 out of 5. Determined. Whatever happens, I'm coming for 5 out of 5 now. Okay, put some odds on. Ah, dear. Okay, well, I'm going to just play quicker now and... tried to play last playing at the beginning there. That was bad. Obviously, it didn't probably help that I haven't slept for a while, but I will get some in tonight. Oh, God. Anyway, I've got Star Wars to watch at some point, eh? And thank you for the donations. I feel guilty now with the donations. You know, I'm playing like such a plonker so far. Where's Fiona, Simon? She's watching the football tonight. She's streaming, I believe, on Thursday, maybe? Thursday? Is she streaming on Thursday? I think so. And don't worry, guys. I'm still going to come back strong. I'm going to come back strong. Okay, right. So who's leading? Well, we can see here that Cecile is still doing very well, the outsider, on 4.5. But of course, Hikaru is leading at the moment. That was demonstrating a complete collapse in that one. But we'll keep going. It can only get better. I'm going to get 5 out of 5. I know I'm going to do it. I'm going to attack now. I think it's time for the Kill Kenny gambit. It's time for gambits. It's going to happen all the time. You know, the thing is, I think my actual play, I know, apart from blundering, my play has been okay. Except for that one game against the Norwegian guy. I probably should be winning all the other games, you know. So I kind of feel I should be on 4 points rather than 2. But, you know, make it rain G-pawns. Okay, Killian. I'm getting ready for the Kill Kenny. I love my water bottle. Look at that. That's impressive, isn't it? It's green. Cool. I'm drinking thin air. Okay. Right, second half now. 5 out of 5. Here we come. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Right. Okay, who thinks it's possible? Anyone? Does anyone think this is vaguely possible for me to get 5 out of 5? Anyone at all? I think it's possible, and that's the main thing. Come on. Right. So I don't know if anyone's seen the Star Wars film. Don't give it away, because I'm going to watch it later. Looking forward to that one. Do like a bit of Star Wars. I just want to get rid of this position. I'm trying to look over here, because the more I look at that position, the worse. Okay, well, Killian's saying no chance. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the vote of confidence. On 5 out of 5. Anyone? Does anyone think it's possible apart from me? Right. Okay. Come on, 5 out of 5. Come on. You can do it, son. So I think Fiona's streaming twice a week now. So do keep an eye on her page. I'm actually going to Iceland. There's actually water I'm drinking there, so I don't think we can say that's too much. On Saturday, I'm going to Iceland. Me and Fiona are commentating in Iceland, so you can tune into that. But the tournament starts on Wednesday, and I'm actually planning to hire out a camper van on my own, just like a very small van with a bed in the back, and drive as far as around Iceland as I possibly can in 3 days. Sounds like quite a cool thing to do. So reminds me I need to actually hire a camper van, but I'll try to do that tomorrow. And I'm going to basically travel around Iceland until the tournament starts in a camper van. That's my weird idea. So I'm looking forward to that. Going to be a lot of fun. Come on, I want to get another game in. This position's depressing me. Still one game going on. Let's have a little peek at this. Oh no, not one of these ones. Not one of these ones. This is. Why are they playing on here? Is this really necessary? Is it really necessary for them to play on in this position? I mean, this is just completely ridiculous, is it not? God, what is this? Why are they playing on it? It's completely drawn. I mean, this is just a bit disrespectful for the tournament, isn't it? For them to play on here. I mean, why are they doing this? I don't understand. This is not cool. So I'm going to get a camper van. I might go to Bobby Fischer's grave in my camper van. I might even sleep sort of near his grave in the camper van, of course. I don't know where I'll sleep. Probably go and see a volcano or two. And you can see the commentary. It should be on chess.com, actually. It will be starting on Wednesday. But if you just search Iceland chess commentary, you can't... you basically can't miss it. So do join me and Fiona for the commentary. I think the only player who could lose this position is me, actually. I don't think anyone else could lose this position apart from me. Okay, but it seems actually, funnily enough, that White's making progress. I mean, if White somehow wins this, it's going to be ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, draw. Okay, good. We can get a game. Come on, let's get back into it now. Fifth, that was 100 and something long moves, that was. Okay, so I'm playing a GM, Splinter. He's actually a bloody good player. He's one of the... I know he's got a low rating. I don't know why he's got a low rating. But he's actually a very good player, this guy. So, okay, I'm going to do Tigers Modern. Maybe I should have gone the Black Lion, but we'll do Tigers Modern. And let's just try to keep it together in this game and play a good game. I need to take down one Grandmaster. And this is a very aggressive opening. I mean, there's lots of different setups he can play. He can play this or this are the two most exciting moves. I'm always... Okay, H3. I don't know what that move is. Don't ask me. I'm not... you know, I don't know. Is it a move? Probably. I guess he wants to go G4, does he? Does he want to go G4? Is this his intention? No, he doesn't. Okay, well, I'll continue developing in a natural fashion. And one main move that I'm trying to play later on is maybe C5. So knight D7 and C5 is a plan here. But I've also got ideas just of doing this this move B4. And I also can go knight F6 here. Knight F6, so he's stopping that. So I can go knight F6 now. Bishop D3, but I think I'm gonna play for either E5 or C5, and well, here, knight here is very intriguing. Then I get very okay. Let's try this one. This looks weird. If he goes E5, okay, he doesn't. So I've got to play C5 surely. This is the correct way to play. And very messy position. E5 now. I'm planning to put my knight on this square. So he hasn't done that. Okay, so, well, C4 is a move that I want to play to take control of the light squares and try and win the E4 pawn. I just need to get a bit of confidence back after that last one. If he goes E5, well, he has to go E5, doesn't he? He has to play this move. Then I take here, and well, I mean, I'm not winning a pawn, but I should have a comfortable position, no? Let's play E6 to try to stop his two pawn breaks. D5 and F5, and you know, one thing I like to do is just to use my bishop on B7, which should be a great piece. Cool. Can you still see my stream? Oh, Morten, don't have a look at that stream. Oh my god, I thought I deleted that. I thought I deleted that stream. That's terrifying if the stream's still there. Don't tell me that. I thought I deleted it. Oh my god. This is the stream I did last night. Oh god, Morten, you should please don't give the link there. It's a very embarrassing stream. Probably going to lose all my jobs if anyone looks at that stream straight away. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I get sacked from various chess publications. Okay, come on, keep your cool, Simon. Yeah, the stream last night was just crazy. Oh my god, Cypress Hill. Oh no. Oh dear. Just a couple of clips. Oh my word! So I'm going a bit red now just thinking about that stream. Did you see the stream? Oh no, you didn't see the stream. Well, look, I was, well, worse for wear. I guess is one way of describing that one. I'll leave it at that. Okay, right. So let's keep concentrating the game. He seems to have sacked a pawn, but I don't believe he's got enough compensation, has he? So he wants to push this one here. I could go D5, but then my bishop becomes dead. So if I take here, then I'm not too worried about that. Let's do this. Because I think if he goes D5, I'll move my queen back here. And now this is the move I wanted to get in. I want to get control of the light squares. You know, I'm even happy to do some queen exchanges because I'm a pawn up in this position. Generally, do I castle? Probably want to castle. Can I just take that pawn? Then he goes C4. Otherwise, okay, we're castle. And now I really like the idea of getting my rook to G8 and trying to target this baby here. Now, he wants to come knight here, does he? Well, I think I should be able to defend against this. You know, okay, he hasn't even done that one. So takes and doubling. This looks promising. I want to aim everything against his G2 pawn here. Get every single piece aimed against this one, and then hopefully some tactic will arise. Is there a my threatening rook takes G2 now? Ooh, matron. As I don't know who says that, but rook takes G2 would be lovely. Then I'd be feeling better. Okay, now he stopped that one, but it's time now to grab another one. And again, I think I've outplayed him here. Should be doing excellently. I mean, can't ask for a better position than this, can I? Tempt fate. And my idea will be to distract a rook and then go rook takes G2. But I've got everything in the position that I want. I mean, I can even go Queen E4. And try to do stuff like that. So he's come in to try to complicate matters and cause me a little bit of grief, which makes sense. So here. Do I go for this? I don't really want to start giving up my pawns. Here, queen here is annoying. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to try this one. We'll try this one. Fuck a duck. It's not working, is it? Is this okay? I'm getting a bit more worried about my position. Hence why I've gone quiet. Now he wants to get a draw if I take that. Don't want to fluff up another great position. Hence why I'm just going again. I'm going to just only relax when he has resigned in this one. Maybe even taking here is more accurate. Attack. Okay, time. Whoa. Got so much domination in this position, it's ridiculous. I'm making it, you know, I'm making what should be a very simple win. I'm sort of, okay. Oh, there. God, blimey. Nearly had a heart attack there. You know, that was okay. That's the first one. At least I'll be one GM, whatever happens. I mean, I seem to actually play all right in that game, but you know, I've won a game. That's the first one. 4 to go. Come on. Oof. God, blimey, that was better. That feels better. I mean, maybe I had an easier way to win that, but I just kept it as simple as I could. I didn't want to allow, I wanted to just stop any checks, not allow him to get any counterplay. So that's what I was trying to do there. I might have missed a checkmate thing somewhere. I mean, the one nice little tactic I had was this move, rook takes h3. This was a nice little tactic, hence why I spent a bit of time, because now if he takes here, well, there's actually this peculiar checkmate, which you don't see every day. That's one of the many ways to checkmate him, because this bishop, as I said earlier on, proved to be an absolute beast. Okay, well, the scores, thank you, Yaybjorn, who's still, it's good to know that someone's still got a bit of faith, and Yaybjorn, thank you very much for the donation. I know you're donating £2 for every win. I don't think you'll go broke today, but like I say, every donation, very kind. Thank you. I can't say it enough for all the kind donations. It makes it all worthwhile for me. Of course, it's something I like doing, and hopefully you can enjoy it, and it's something I want to build up. If you've got any ideas what you'd like me to do in future, do email me, Simon@GingerGM. That's the one to do. Okay, let's have a look at scores on the draws. And well, I mean, look at this. This is still unbelievable. Hikaru's on 6 out of 6. That doesn't surprise me. But the real shock is Cecile, a woman FM, who is on 5.5 out of 6. So that is quite phenomenal. I'm seeing Beataroo is saying upload yesterday's stream. The quick answer to that is no, because I want to keep my chess jobs. These donations. Maybe one day I'll be in a position to just stream and make videos and be able to pay the rent like that. But unfortunately, that's not possible at the moment. I've got to do many other bits and bobs to keep things going. So, yeah, I mean, it was a fun stream. I don't know, I'll have to look at those clips a bit later. Well, no, I can't, because I'll cringe my arse off. Lawrence Trent is in 10th place. Oh, my words. Well spotted, Killian. And, well, Lawrence, who I do the full English breakfast with, let me just give you a link to that, if I actually know where it is. I'm just going to find the link to the full English breakfast now, and try to... FEB podcast. If you want to, this is all free, by the way. It's something else I'm trying to do, and this is what I had to do at 9 a.m. this morning. It was bloody painful, I'll tell you that. Okay, where are you? Here we go. So I'm going to give you a link now, and if you are interested in a free podcast, thanks, Morten. That's very kind of you to post that up there. You beat me to the punch. But Lawrence, who I do the full English breakfast with, he's a friend of mine from England, was Fabiano's second. He's a very good blitz player. He's a very good blitz player, actually. I mean, I've played him for blitz many a times, and he's a tricky so-and-so. So he's got an outside chance there, old Lawrence has. This is my last chance at this Tuesday thing, because like I said, I'm going to be over in Iceland in the future. But at least I've beaten one GM today, which is good. I mean, it's kind of thing I should have beaten a lot more than one GM. I should have beaten at least 3 so far. But hey-ho, that's the way it goes. Now, how many more games are going on? I just want to get a roll going. 2 more games to go. Don't really care looking at them at the moment. Get some more of this weird, trippy watering. I've just seen now that Cecile is not in the tournament anymore. Wow. Well, let's have a look at that. I mean, I don't want to, be Sherlock Holmes and say anything at the moment. I will do more Title Tuesday streams in the future, but I'm just away for the next 2 weeks in Reykjavik. So you can see she's actually not in the pairing anymore. So I wonder what happened. Maybe she got booted off or something. Well, who knows? What do you guys think about that? I don't want to say anything because she doesn't seem like the kind of character who would cheat, but there is always that temptation. I doubt she'd be cheating. She's the girl from France. A very nice person, actually. So I don't think we can say she's cheating. without proof. Another thing, that's a reason I like playing on chess.com is they have the best cheating algorithm I know. I mean, if you watch my YouTube videos, you'll probably see that if I've played 2 longer play games where my opponents were clearly cheating and they both got banned from the site straight away. They're very good at catching cheaters. Is one reason I like playing on here. No, I don't think she'd be cheating. I don't think it's fair to say that. Why can we say that? I mean, there's many reasons why she could have left the tournament. She's probably proven her point. She's done well. She might need to go somewhere. Who knows? It doesn't have to be cheating, does it? But the best cheating... What do I say? The best cheating detection is what I meant to say, clearly. But I'm a little bit tongue-tied today. Okay, right, 4 out of 4. I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to do it. I can feel a roll going. I'm pretty up for this one. And one more game going on. It's a good friend of mine. It is Exhibit from Iceland, who I'm looking forward to seeing, Ingor. And he's playing against a guy I beat earlier on. And this looks like a draw, and it is a draw. So we will get the next game will be started incredibly soon. I can see. Okay, right. Let's get rid of that board. Who am I got? Right. So I'm gonna. Should I keep going? No. Let's go. I said I was gonna go F4, but I mean I'm gonna go Gambit style. I want a bit more aggression. I want to play E4. I want to mix it up a little bit, and well, I don't know any gambits against this one. I don't actually know really any theory in this variation, except a line that Nigel Shorts has used, and that's putting the pawn on D3. This is a very interesting idea, because having a pawn on D4 can be a target, as you saw in another game. Having it here is much safer. Now, if I go knight here, I'm going to get hit by bishop to this square. So I'm going to play aggressively and aim to castle queenside. I don't want to move my knight because I don't want that bishop just to pin me for free. That's no fun. I want to wait. I want to wait for black to do something. Because now if the bishop comes here, I can go F3 and give it a little boot, which I'm much more happy about. Okay, interesting. So now if I go knight here, do I have bishop takes F7? Bishop takes F7. King take, yeah, I think I do, don't I? Doesn't this work? Okay, so my opponent clearly doesn't want to walk into that one. And, oh God, come on, Harry. Oh, come on, Harry. Come on, my son. I can't. Oh, can't I do this now? Takes, knight here, check. This is the tactic I wanted to play, and I don't see why I can't play it. This is the thing that the reason I put my queen here is to support this tactic. You see what Harry does? Harry terrifies every opponent into blundering. So I've got a good position again. Don't get up. Okay, right, come on. And this is a very common tactic. I mean, this is something you see in all the books basically. Right, so come on, this could be my second win. I'm going to get a roll going, baby. So, okay, so king takes knight e5. Now, if the king moves anywhere else, I'm probably just going to go bishop e6, something like this. I might even have, if king here, can I play knight here? Bishop takes here, check here, knight takes... Okay, gone for this one. Now, I mean, maybe if I was black here, I'd sack the queen, and that's not actually so clear, because black's pieces are pretty okay there. So, I mean, if I was black here, I would go queen takes here, when black has 2 pieces for the queen. It's the best way. If you've got a crap position, so black has played this bastard. If you've got a crap position anyway, you might as well mix things up. So, again, let's not lose this one, Mr. Williams. Nice and safe. Okay, where does my queen want to go? I think I'm just going to keep it somewhere where it cannot be lost. So I'm in one of those moods where I could blunder. Oh, my opponent's playing very strangely. I mean, Harry, get in there, son. And, well, this is looking already tremendous, isn't it? This one, surely. Don't call me surely. It is an idea, and let's try to attack. I mean, this is what life's all about, isn't it? Attacking. Well, and bishop's coming here. It's a good defensive piece. Not so clear, this actually. Not so clear. But it is. I mean, I'm clearly the one in charge, but it's not so clear because you can see black's pieces are coming a little bit of. Oh, there's no tactic here, is there? I bloody hope not. Don't know the way. Why don't I go knight e4? This is not okay. Come on, just don't be stupid, Simon. Don't be a nincompoop. Right. Nice, conservative thinking. Nice, sensible chess. Okay. Keep your cool. You're winning. Just bloody win. Simple. Simples. Swap pieces off because you material up. And if you have a tactic, play the tactic. Swap pieces off. I want to swap off, baby. I want to swap off, baby. Now, I could take here. Or I could take here, check here. Queen here. That looks very strong. Nice, sensible chess, Mr. Williams. Don't freak out. Freak out and win. That's the way to do it. Was I winning? Was I winning? Someone saying wasn't knight takes d5 winning the piece. Well, maybe. You know, when the thing in chess is when you've got a good position. Okay, I mean, I was talking myself down here because we saw that I've flaffed up already. I really want to take that one. Calculation is very check. Do this. This looks like fun. Sorry, I'm just calculating some lines there, of course, and this is my idea behind my my last tactic to try to weave a mating net, and well, g6 was also winning there, but this is probably gonna boom. Come on, 2 out of 2. Yes, 2 out of 2. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Good stuff. Okay, that's much more like it. Get in there. I feel good now. I think I'm going to do this 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 is coming. Well, I mean, I should have won that one quite easily. But I mean, the thing is, maybe someone said I could have won a piece there, maybe. But when you see one winning idea, you stick to it, don't you? You don't necessarily have to find more than one winning idea in chess, especially at quick play. You know, longer play you can find the best way to win, but when you're in this, you keep the simple simple things going. So that opening worked very well for me, all because of this little move, tempting the bishop into g4. Now my idea was here, clearly black wants a castle. Oh, Yaybjorn, thanks mate.
3 more.
Thanks dude. I can see you're donating £2 after every win. Very kind. Always want to say, thank you to the donators, and Yaybjorn, thank you, sir, and it's most appreciated. And I will try to cost you another £6 if that's all right. Transparent water, yeah. This is my new, magic drinking juice. So what I don't know. I mean, let's say if black had castled here, I'd go h5, and the point is I'm going to castle queenside, so I just want to open up the h file. You know, Harry is always a brave soldier, and this looks quite dangerous to me. You know, like something like knight takes here, I might even start an immediate attack. I mean, maybe I'll castle queenside first, but something, you know, along the lines of knight here, rook takes h5 is looking pretty damn scary to me. Pretty damn scary. So I don't know. quite scary. Now, to answer some of the other questions, 3 more to go to get 5 out of 5. None of you believed it. I'm going to show you guys it's possible. I can see, what's that? Goodbye Meister is saying, I can't tell if Simon has quite long hair tied back or kind of short hair gelled back. It's short hair, actually, and I just put it back for ease of use. I'm very lazy, and you can just comb it back and job done. So that's why I have my hair like that. I'm growing my beard long now. That's another thing. Just bloody slow grower, that's all. And yeah, thank you, Yaybjorn, for the donations. I will, like I say, I'll post all the donators on the YouTube. I'll put this up on YouTube afterwards, and I'll thank you all in the YouTube, name you there, because it really, really is so kind of you. I mean, I can't believe the generosity, I'll be honest, and it means a lot. It makes all the stuff I do worthwhile. I mean, I love doing YouTube videos, but it is hard work, and your donations encourage me to do more. So cheers, guys, thank you. But thank you just for being here as well. And San Diego is saying, I do appreciate the water only stream. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm having a very small glass of wine as well. Only my 80th of the day. Joke. That was a joke. Okay, and yeah, the green screen's making this water look well cool. Scores on the doors. Let's have a look, shall we? What is going on? Well, Hikaru is still playing, so maybe we'll go over to his game. How is the Trent Master getting on? How is the Trent? Well, I don't know, but let's go and find Hikaru, because he's such a bloody good player, isn't he? And okay, where are you? Hikaru's on 7 out of 7. That's how good he is. He is bloody good. He's bloody good. And where is Lawrence? Where is the Trent Master? Lawrence is on 5 out of 7. So I'm on his heels. Where am I? I started in 69th place. I've won 2 games now, so this is better than. Okay, look at that. I'm actually above my seeding. Wow, I'm above my seeding. I'm on 56th place. That's not bad. There might be some games going on, so that might drop a little bit. But if I win my next 3, I'm going to be, we can say it's been a pretty good success. So, of course, people are saying Hikaru, 100% cheater. Well, no, I mean, is someone saying that? Oh, maybe, I don't know. But, of course, no, Hikaru's just bloody good, isn't he? He's just a very, very good blitz player. A good player around, but especially dangerous in the blitz sessions. So, 4 more games to go. And if you have any questions, the best time to ask me is, of course, in between the games. So, try to get your questions in then. What is my favourite hangover cure? Wine, basically. It seems to work bloody well. No, I actually today I went and got a massive burger rather than go to sleep, because I thought if I go to sleep it's going to mess up my sleep pattern. So I went and got a massive burger in the sun. It was the biggest burger in the world. Absolutely crazy burger. So that works well. Lots of food. Lots of water. It seems to be a good way to cure hangovers. What happened to Hack Attack? Well, I think now what chess.com are doing is they're allowing people to stream
lots of
rather than
food,
holding their own shows. So,
lots of water.
I'm streaming now, but if there wasn't a show on chess.com, I'd be streaming.
What happened to Hack Attack?
Well, I
chess.com
now what
thing,
chess.com
really.
are doing.
It's up to Tom's Rendell. If Thomas wants to do a stream, he can.
Allowing people to stream
lots
rather
of
than
food,
holding their own shows.
lots of water.
When I play the shite game, I'm streaming now, but if there wasn't a show on chess.com, I'd be streaming.
What happened to Hack Attack?
Well,
chess.com
now what chess.com are
it's
doing.
up to Tom's Rendell.
Now
Thomas
it
wants
is
to
just
do
an
a stream, he can.
allowing people to stream rather than holding their own shows.
Lots of water.
When I play the shite game, I'm streaming now, but if there wasn't a show on chess.com, I'd be streaming.
What happened to Hack Attack?
Now what chess? How did that happen? Okay, that was weird, wasn't it? I don't know what happened there, boys and girls. Hopefully the echo's gone now. Is that gone? You had double Simons there. That was quite weird. I think somehow the sound turned on, and you got a double dose of me, which I don't recommend anyone getting a double dose of me. That's no fun at all. Hopefully it's sorted now. Let me go. It's gone. Okay, good. It wasn't just, yourselves imagining it. One more game to go, and then I'm going to try and keep my run going of 5 out of 5 in the last section. The first section was a little bit. Well, I had good positions, so if everything went my way, I could probably do very well in this tournament if I just kept my cool, because I seem to outplay quite a lot of players, but then I just throw it away. Maybe one day. Okay, we have another game. Right, what am I going to play here? Well, I think we haven't played much D4, so I'm going to stick to playing I Am from International, that famous place. I'm going to stick to the lines I recommend in my DVD on Killer D4. No, I'm not. I'm going to throw Harry out the board. If you're going to do that, I'm going to do that. It's as simple as that. I love you, Harry. And Harry, as we saw in the last game, created absolute chaos. And again, this has thrown my opponent. You know what? I don't even care about you, Harry. You're gone. You're gone, son. Bye. Everyone wave to Harry. Say goodbye. Bye, Harry. Bye. Okay, well, I don't know if this is legal or not legal. I don't know. But let's just do it. I don't mind giving up a pawn to open up the H file. I don't care, I just don't care. Right, so I think we should keep the position. Well, actually, I say that. This move now is not so ridiculous because his knight is trapped. I was saying I should open up things, but I'm actually thinking that this is better because he's going to have a lot of problems with his pieces being congested because he can't move his knight back to excuse me, to f6 now. I mean, given a chance, I may take that one. I may take it. Now c4 is the most aggressive move, but I'm going to keep my pawns in a line because this has got to be a decent way to keep it. So big game here. If I win this one, I'll be on the 3 out of 3. Should we say run? So, okay, come on. Here, bishop here. Looks like one way to play this position. Okay, come on, Gary. Get in there. Come on, let's move Gary in the game. Now he's going to go queen b6, which is just quite annoying. Like bishop here, queen b6. This is the slightly annoying issue with my position. Maybe bishop here to I don't like this pawn. This pawn's very weak, especially with a knight coming here. Maybe I should take. Nah, then I lose all my grip. So. Okay, I'm not such a fan of this anymore, actually, because my d4 pawn is very weak. I mean, maybe I should have dealt with this in a different way, but okay, it's not the end of the world. It's just a messy position, so anything's playable. His pieces are. I mean, the move I wanted to play is something like bishop h6 and just develop. I love it if he played e6 here, then he'd be in a whole world of trouble. But okay, so he's going here. Good move for my opponent. And I need to do something in this position, really. So if he takes here, can I sack my queen? Can I now take here? Well, I'm going to try this one just to open things up, but I'm honestly not a fan of this position so much. So taking here, I don't believe. Taking here is... And he's going to castle at the end. Very careful there. Okay, queen moves somewhere else, like queen a here. Is that possible? Let's try that one. Maybe my pieces. What am I doing? I haven't got any development. I need to develop and move quicker. So this is not. And now now his knight's coming to this square. Okay, so pretty much forced to play here now, aren't I? Or bishop e3. Well, okay, I need to get these guys in the game. You can't play a game of chess if you haven't got development, so let's at least get one of them in. And now he wants to take this pawn. Let's try and make that a little bit difficult for him and get my development in. If I get knight d2 in, at least my army is mobilized. Okay, so this one, I was hoping that I had something, but I don't seem to have what I wanted. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, it's hard work here to win this one, but it's not over yet. Let's keep punting. Let's keep punting away. So, you know, if I can get this pawn, it somehow feels I'm loads of pawns down, but I don't know how many pawns I am down. I mean, I don't want to give that bishop up either. It's a really good bishop. Okay, I'm gonna have to let his knight come into my position. I think is the only thing to do, and have to give him yet another pawn. So how many pawns down am I? Only 2, but I could be 3 pawns down. I think, you know, the thing I need to do is keep this bishop. This is you know, covering so many squares. I need to definitely keep this one on the board. Now, I mean, he could. I don't see why he's not taking here. I'm guessing. I mean, against that, I'm going to go knight d2, and actually his position then, my pieces come in the game with rook b1 coming next, so he's avoided that. And he's time already. God, what happened there? I didn't realise I was so short. Okay, right, we're going to need some desperate measures here. Yeah, rook f4 is scary. My rook is not in the game. I want a castle. No. And, you know, the plus side is I've got loads of time. Miracle. This is miracle territory now. I seem to be attacking some of his pieces, don't I, at least? I mean, I haven't got many pieces left myself, though, so, or pawns. I seem to have a serious lack of pawns in this position. My pawns have gone away. Come on, let's get the tricks going. Ah, that was annoying. Yeah, bummer is all I can say. That is the end of that, I feel. Oh well, the dream was there, but that wasn't one of my better games. It seemed like that opening I did it backfired a little bit there. I kind of had some chances there at some point, though, it seemed, but it sort of backfired. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, 5 out of 5 has gone away. I still finish all right, but yeah, the opening was not good. I mean, I think what I should have done, this e5 move, which you could tell I wasn't sure about, didn't work out well. This was not the way to play. What I should have done here, which probably gives me a very okay play, is just take on d5. When you sack a pawn, you want to keep the position open. And had I taken on d5 here, well, this is just a game, and I'd be very happy playing this. Something like queen takes here, and now knight to c3, and you know, this is great development for me. I might be able to throw this one in, but worst case scenario, I can just attack it, and I've got this. I've got this thing. So apparently, I missed some good move there, which I'm not surprised about. Which my opponent's pointing out. Thanks, mate. He's saying I had, as you can see in the chat here, knight d3, bishop to rook to c2 check or something. What's that all that about? Where's that? Is it in this position? Whereabouts? Where did knight d3 come in? I mean, my position, I kind of fought back at the end, but it was never that good. Where is knight d3? Can't even see knight d3. I don't know what he's going on about. Well, he beat me and he's rubbing it in. It seemed actually, let's have a look later on, around here, that I had some half chances. You know, half chances. His pawns are obviously too strong in a long play game, but I can make a bit of mischief here. You know, knight c5, and I wanted to get my knight here check, and my rook down here. A little bit of pressure. Rook d8, and did I have anything better at this moment in time? Well, I probably. Nah, it's losing, isn't it? This is obviously losing this position. I think. Well, here, why don't I go king to this square? Same thing. Ah, there's a lovely trick here. This is so frustrating. You know, I played king g1 very quickly. My opponent was very short time. Maybe this was my missed opportunity. Had I gone king e1, it's the kind of position where my opponent might want to take the bishop and swap off rooks. But if he takes here, now if I take on b4, it's probably lost. But I have checkmate in 2 here. I can go check, and then rook here, checkmate. So that was what I should have done. And after king e1, this is, well, I suppose he's still got rook d4. Is there any tactics here? It's a bit different now though, because he doesn't have rook d1. So this is murky, this position. This is certainly a bit murky. I mean, bishop takes b7 here, with an idea of going bishop a6, knight check, and rook a8 mate. I mean, I'm sure it's losing. I'm sure this position is losing, but it's the kind of thing where any result is possible here. I mean, what does he do here even? What does he do? Let's say he pushes a pawn. Looks natural. Then I just play bishop a6. And if you push it, you know, and now this is a massive threat. Knight d7 and rook here checkmate. So actually, I don't know. I mean, this might not be so straightforward. 2 games to go, and of course the new aim now is just to finish okay with 2 out of 2. We can at least try to get 2 out of 2 in the last couple of games. But I missed some opportunities there, even after the opening didn't go right. But I know in future, take on d5 is clearly the way of playing. Okay, so standings. I'll show you what's happening in the standings and how many games are left. Hopefully not too many. 3 games to go before we can get cracking again. So okay, well, Hikaru is in the lead. Don't know who this guy is. It's a FIDE master from Norway in second place, which is quite surprising. Everyone at the top here has some kind of chance of qualifying for this. People asking in chat, basically, well, ask me any questions. Now is a good time between rounds, like I say. Is Lawrence around? Where's Lawrence? It'd be lovely to finish ahead of Lawrence, but he is now in 28th. So how many points do I have? Well, if I'd have won that last one, I'd be on the same score. But maybe we can still overtake him with a couple of wins at the end. Okay, questions. Who would win out me versus Ben Feingold? Well, I don't know. It depends if you mean blitz or long play, I guess. I think my strength is probably about half an hour chess. I'm pretty good at that, you know, half an hour each. I've done well in tournaments without time limit in the past, so something like half a minute I'll be very confident. Blitz I can play well, but it really depends on my mood. I can sometimes play terrible, as you've seen. Call sign blank is saying, am I going to stream regularly? When I got time, you know. I mean, I wanted to do it twice a week, but just a lot of other things to do. I mean, I try to do as much as I can. Well, I've streamed twice in the last 24 hours. Not best of streams, I'll be honest. But, you know, I'm going away for 2 weeks soon, so I won't be able to stream then, for example. You know, maybe I could think about becoming a Twitch partner, but I'm not that worried about it at the moment. I just like putting these things out there and have a bit of fun with you guys. You know, you guys in the chat are really nice and friendly. Oh my words, I'm playing like some 2-year-old from India now. That's not fun. With a very who is this guy? Who is this guy? Oh, he's the youngest I am in the world. Oh my words, Praganananand. This is I'm playing the youngest I am in the world. Just what you want, isn't it? Just what you want. So this guy, yeah, is the youngest I am in the world, and he's trying to become the youngest Grandmaster in the world at the moment as well. Which obviously I wish him luck with normally, but not when I'm playing him. So this would be a good result to win this one. Now, I've got a very simple plan. I was doing these positions in the Dutch. It just involves going f4, bishop h3, checkmate. Simple. This is what I try to do anyway. So, you know, I try to go bishop h3, knight g4, and eventually checkmate him on h2. So I'm just going to do my normal plan. Maybe the kid hasn't seen this plan too often. Okay, right. So that's a good move because it gives him options now of being able to swap queens off. So I might as well put him in a rather annoying pin. But I think his e3 move was good of him to find this move. Yeah, these are the kind of kids you want to beat when you get a chance, because if you give them like a bit of time, they're just going to become world champion GM, and you're never going to get a chance to beat them again. So he certainly is someone I would well, I'm also going to try to win. I'm not going to try to lose, am I? That'd be stupid. Okay, so what's happening here? Well, let's just take control of this one. I've got this annoying pin on his and he's going to try maybe to bring his knight to this square now. G5 is such a double-edged move. I quite like this one, except it allows his knight in. Oh, I like this one. I like this one because I don't want his knight to come to. I don't want his knight to come to h4. I want to be able to take that one if he comes in. If his knight comes to d5, I think I can just move my bishop back to d8. Doesn't terrify me. Maybe last move. Did I have knight takes e4? Well, I could have done that. I might have won a pawn, but it's not a very clear pawn. So I have this very nice pin. And our bishop here looks tempting. Because if I get a knight to g5, this piece here is becoming incredibly weak. So I'll go ahead with this plan for now. And what about this knight? Do I even want to move this one around, potentially? Don't know. Not sure. Tactics. Any tactics? Takes here, takes. Let's do this one. Let's play. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I mean, given a chance, I will get my knight to this square. I'm a bit worried that he can take now and maybe play something like h3. No? Okay, so I'm going to get my knight here. This looks like a good square for my knight, because it gives me chances that some positions are coming in to d4. Maybe in this position I can come into d4 straight away. I like my pieces. My pieces are doing well. I don't want to move my bishop on g4 because I have this annoying pin on him, but he can step out of the pin now. You know, he can step his queen out of the pin. Okay, so if I take here, what is this? What is this? A lot of pressure on his position. Has he got some magic? No, he hasn't got magical queen sack. Okay. Tactics. Takes. Well, I mean, I've got a beautiful knight there. Takes. Could go check as well. Should be a tactic here. I just need to find it. Takes. Well, I can't see it. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. I mean, maybe I missed some. Maybe I missed some clever tactic there, but I wasn't capable of seeing it. So, I'm going to stick to this. Now, again, if he gets his knight here, is that annoying for me? Well, G5 now. His knight comes in. I don't want to allow that either. Knight here. What am I doing in this position? Maybe just doubling up. It looks natural. Let's improve. Let's double up. And that looks like the way to play. I mean, I really think he should be trying to get his knight to h4 here. But that would then allow me to take control of the f-file. And that's my main aim with my bishop on this square. So, okay, so he's found the correct move. So I'm going to go for this. I'm certainly not worried about him grabbing some irrelevant pawn down here, because my knight now has this fantastic square to jump into. Of course, he wants to exchange queens, but we don't want to do that, do we? I don't think. No, we don't. So maybe even queen here. And at some chances, my queen might be able to float into his position. Queen to f1. But my main idea, of course, reason I moved the knight is to get this knight in into the position. Maybe I missed something better, but this is still, I think, going very well, because this bishop controls his king side. I've had this kind of thing so many times in the Dutch. It's amazing. I mean, he could now, maybe he should try to give up a pawn, go for an ending. So he's gone here. Well, I'm certainly going in there unless there's nothing else worth considering. And now, how does he stop me going queen f1 next move? This is what I'm wondering. I've got queen f1 coming down with checkmate. I don't know how he's stopping me playing this. Okay, queen f2, very strong, surely. Well, let's bring it in. Queen f2. And now, where is the finish? G5. He's got to check here. Do I want to... Time. I'm obviously trying to get rid of his knight, so I have queen g2 checkmate, or bishop g2 checkmate. Maybe, again, it was a better way to play this. Bishop f1, for example, was quite tempting. Did I miss some other very easy way? He's making it as tricky as he can, but... Go in. If he comes here, I can sack everything on this square, I feel. Well, bishop takes rook here. Bloody hell, that's annoying. Rook here. Oh, I've got bishop takes e4. This is not so clear, actually. I thought I was doing some mating thing here, but I was hallucinating. So I'm going to play some ending now, which is not what I wanted. Especially with my time management. Am I avoiding the checks? Oh shit, I nearly got mated. Bollocks. Am I doing some really stupid stuff here? Here, mate. God, I'm trying to mate myself. What am I doing? Should have won this one. This is silly. Silly. And of course, it's probably just a draw now, because if I come in, he mates me. Bad technique there. Let's just see if the young kid will try and push, or if there is some nasty. I think I'll just wait for a draw here, probably. Shall I for a draw? Well, probably. I mean, this is a bit disappointing. So no way I can't come in here, can I? No. Well, I don't want to piss everyone else off, so I think I will. Oh, can I go king here? Try to win like that. King there, check. No. Oh. Why is there no draw now? That's strange. Draw, okay. Well, that was annoying. That was very annoying. Yeah, I mean, I should have put that away, but again, critical moment. I messed up. He didn't really play that impressively there, did he? But neither did I. He might be one of the youngest grandmasters coming up. So the problem was here. If I go king to this square, you know, if I try to win, I think I'm going to lose, because he goes queen check to f5, and this was a nasty little trick. If I go g4, queen h5 is checkmate. If I go queen g4, this is checkmate. So this was this sneaky idea. But I really messed that up. I mean, of course, the ending is winning, but I let his queen get in. So one mistake I made in this ending was, first of all, here I should just go queen f6. There's no way I should allow his queen in. If I go queen f6, this is probably quite a simple winning ending. But did I have anything stronger? Wasn't there a very simple win somewhere? It must have been. I mean, in this, you know, I've sort of outplayed him, it seems, and I got this perfect position here. Must be a win here. I mean, okay, I come in check, but maybe I shouldn't, because, you know, as soon as I come in with check, it allows his knight options. So, for example, even f5 here would be a much stronger move. But what about c6? I mean, c6 is probably the way to go. Don't give up the bishop. Just move the king or take the knight earlier. Okay, instead of g5, yeah? Okay, well, I mean, c6 here is one. So let's have a look at what Killian's saying. So if you could tell me, let's have a look whereabouts this was. I mean, of course, this is a winning position. So, oh yeah, so that was silly. I mean, I thought I basically hallucinated here. In this position, I hallucinated, and I thought in this position here that for some reason queen f3 was checkmate. So I just had a little oversight, but I didn't. It was silly, because as Killian has pointed out, why am I taking this knight? Why don't I just play king to this square, and then he can resign? Because I don't need to. I mean, look at my pieces. This must be winning. I can take here next move. I can take his knight. It's absolutely winning. This is just so simple. Such a simple win. Okay, another Indian. Last game, and well, I always finish the tournament with a bit of Harry action, so let's finish with a bit of Harry action here and get the H pawn rolling up the board. So okay, so a draw. I mean, a draw is not the end of the world against this youngest I am ever, but the position I had, it should have been more than a draw. Oh, come on, Harry. We've got to finish it off with a bit of Harry pushing. I think my opponents, if I'm not wrong, actually, didn't he nearly beat Magnus Carlsen in the Pro Chess League? Potentially, I think it might be that guy. So maybe. Okay. So another normal opening, as is said, another totally sensible normal position. But you know, might as well. I quite enjoy playing some stupid chess in the last round. And I'm probably going to log off pretty soon after I finish, because I'm very tired at the moment. Thanks for all of you for tuning in. So I'll say my goodbyes now. I'll say goodbyes after the game for a minute or two. Give you a chance to do a donation. No, only joking. You don't need to. You've donated. You guys have donated loads today, so I must thank you for that. Very, very generous. And I will put it up on on what am I doing? I'll put it up on the don't know. What am I doing? I'll put it up on YouTube later. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. But it looks like fun, and surely that's what life should be about. I mean, look at this. This is the most ridiculous plan. I mean, look at it. This is just. I'm kind of enjoying this, but it's sort of it's a ridiculous plan, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous what I'm doing. But I don't know. What is this position? This is just a weird position. I mean, I don't care if he takes a pawn. I mean, this bishop's quite strong, yeah. And I've got this little grip on the king's side. Harry for once has not been sacrificed. He's kept his cool, has dear Harry. I don't know how old that last iron was. I know he's the youngest iron in the world. Probably about 13 or something like that, maybe. 12, 13, 11. Still in the fetus. I don't know. He's very young. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So, obviously, he's trying to get out of the grip I have. And, well, we probably should do this. I need to get my remaining pieces in the game. So, do I try to break with c4, or do I kind of like c4 somehow, or do I just move my knight in? Do I move my bishop? Decisions. Let's go c4. Let's go this one, because if I can get control of the e4 square, I'll be happy. I mean, I'm most worried about g5 here. g5, maybe I'll sacrifice then to try to gain some light square control. Okay, so now I do have this rook e4 in certain positions, but first of all, these are not going to work unless I get my pieces out. So he stopped that one now. And how do I continue? This rook may be looking silly in this position. I could go for this typical a3 plan. Bishop e7 is an annoying move to find a good square for my rook as well. Okay. Where do I move my rook after that one? Okay, well maybe I have to play this move just to get my rook back. A little bit silly. Okay. I like that. I like that comment from Killian. Simon's drunk bottles of wine older than the last kid I was playing. That's probably entirely true there, Killian. Yeah, I imagine I have, to be honest. Right, so well, I mean, if I win this one, what am I? I'm over 50% then, so it won't be a tragedy. Okay, well, I'm happy he's done that, because now I have something to attack. And I really want to make this rook look good somehow. But do I bother with a3 and b4, or do I just go b4 straight away? I mean, I think he has to go king here. b4 is the move I like to play, and therefore I'm probably just going to play it for better or worse. I'm amazed he did that one. Now b4 again is such a tempting. It's got to a time when you just got to play the moves that are tempting. And if I can get down to b7, happy days. Happy days. Okay, so b4. Point being, if queen takes, I can take on a7. If pawn takes, I can go rook b1, and I'm trying to get through. Maybe I even sack another pawn with c5. So I think this rook b1 is the most natural move to play. Very simple idea. And now a3 would be very natural, but he's got knight c5. So knight b3 must be the way to play this. And at least now I can get my a3 in, and my queen can remain on this annoying square for him. It just depends. I mean, now bishop d7, bishop c6 is certainly annoying. Can I take on b4? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. I don't know. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do it. So, could I finish with a win? Come on. Let's finish on a high. It's been a bit of high and lows. Had many missed opportunities. It'd be lovely. Oh, I don't like his last move. I could now come in. I could win this pawn. I'm just going to try. Yeah, I mean, this looks very good for me. I really Really like my position now. Maybe I'm overestimating it. I mean, I want to sort of come... I don't know. This looks good. I mean, first ending I've had, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. I can't even remember now. Have I had any other endings? I may have had endings, but it's been one of those kind of nights, hasn't it? Or days. I don't know what it is anymore. Now, rook b8 is the move I kind of wanted to stop, but he's trying to push this one. If I go rook here, how on earth is that ending? Probably not particularly great for me, so what are we doing? He's offering me a draw. Go away. Go away. I mean, this is not a great move I play, so I'm giving a G-pawn, but I mean, don't offer me a draw. Don't want a draw, do I? How dare you offer me a draw? Who do you think you are? Some, you know. Okay, well, it's getting complicated now. Draw. God dear. I just heard that Hikaru hit resigns instead of draw and gave the tournament away. Uh-oh. Whoops. That's quite embarrassing. Okay, so this is looking better now. My pawns are coming. My pawns are coming through. Look at these guys. These are big pawns. These are massive pawns. Absolutely ginormous. Surely these pawns are going to win the day. Come on, pawns. No, still a bit of a mess, isn't it? How quick are his pawns? I don't know how quick his pawns are. I haven't counted his pawns. How did he manage that? How did that happen? Okay, I need to move my king and then go c7 in order to win this. Right, okay, yeah, got it. So I need to play this one. And hopefully this will lead to a winning position with this tactic. And should be a winning position for me. Queen's pretty bloody good. They're pretty good. They're pretty decent pieces, our queens. Has he got a fortress? I very, very much doubt it. This is no fortress. And will Harry win the day? Okay, well, I think this is a technical win. I remember looking at this similar kind of ending, actually. And remember it's a win. But it takes a little bit of skill here to do this, because his pieces are too far advanced. If his pawns were back here, I wouldn't be able to get in around the back. But as his pawns are not there, I can get in around the back. And this should be well, it is a winning position. You can see I'm making very good progress, and it's probably time for my opponent to call it a day now, because I don't see why he should be playing on. And this is one easy way to play, to take that rook off if I want to. Let's do that one. Go for a flash finish, shall we? Make sure I'm winning this. Oh dear. Yeah, of course this is winning. Come on, man. Come on. Why are you playing on? I've got 54 seconds. Oh, come on. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Do you think I can win with queen? Yes, he does. Okay, good stuff. Alright, so there we go. Let's have a look at the final scores, etc. now. And then I'll call it a night, because I'm pretty cream crackered. And I got over 50%. Not excellent, but not terrible. 5.5 out of 10. You have to remember, every player in a tournament has a title. Oh, Morten.
Good stuff.
Very kind
Sleep
of you, man.
Tight.
Very. I mean, today's been unbelievable. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. I've got to put the donations up. I'll put this video up on YouTube, and I'll show everyone's donations there. I didn't want to put them up. I had it before because I had it stuck and it looked like I wasn't getting many donations, when in actual fact you guys have been absolutely fantastic, and you've been donating some really nice money to me. So I just, all I can say is thanks, guys. It's really nice to know that you obviously enjoy this, and I mean, to be honest, I'm amazed how much you've given, and this means I'm going to have to do more videos, and I certainly will do. But thanks a lot, and thank you, Yaybjorn.
Good tournament.
Who's donated 5 at the end. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Very, very, very kind. And well, just thanks, guys. Just thank you. So yeah, just thanks. I'm sort of a bit speechless in some ways, and to everyone who's donated, and not just everyone who's donated, but everyone who's joined in, everyone who's here in the chat. Thanks a lot. It's been great. It's been better than the stream I did last night, that's for sure. And hopefully I'll be feeling like a new person tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, it's been I mean, obviously very good money I've got today. So I mean, I'm putting this towards getting a new computer. I certainly need to get one because this one's a bit slow and crappy, but I'm going to use it properly. So thanks. So okay. Hutch Lover is saying you can't tell if my eyes are bloodshot. Well, it's not my eyes. I mean, I'm just haven't slept for, I don't know, 45 hours or something. So so I'm kind of looking forward to sleeping. What are the tax rules for donations? Morten says. Well, you have to pay tax on them. On donations, actually, as far as I'm aware, because it's not a charity, and so it's not a charity yet anyway. So yeah, it was, and I'm just thank you everyone who's tuned in. But before I do, guys, started at 69th place. I'd imagine I finished somewhere around that position. So you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Let me show you. Let's see, and I finished at the moment in 48th place. So I did better. Better than my seeding, but I wanted to do better than that as well. Now, the people who, it looks like we have okay, there you go. I came in 44th place, and Maya has qualified. So well done to Maya, and it was a very fun tournament. But I did better than my seeding. I seeded 69th, came 44. Can't be too disappointed. Missed many great opportunities. Could have scored a lot better. If you want to watch this again, don't know why you would, but maybe you do. I'll put it up on YouTube, probably not tonight because I need to go like that. So thanks a lot, guys, for the stream, and I'll be back at some point with more stuff. So good night, everyone. Have a lovely night, and again, all I can say is thanks, and a massive thanks out there. So cheers, and thank you. So good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow, maybe somehow soon. Bye for now.